Yemlo Adonai Leolam Elohai Zion Ledo Wado In the name of the eternal, most merciful, compassionate, and gracious Elohim, long-suffering, slow to anger, and abounding in goodness and truth, rich in steadfast kindness, extending kindness to the 1,000th generation, for giving iniquity, transgression, and sin. I bear witness that there is only one eternal Elohim, in whom we move, live, and have our being. The eternal Elohim, who will bring Israel back out of captivity and have compassion on Israel, and will again gather Israel from the nations where the eternal Elohim has scattered Israel. Heaven and earth bear witness to the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart, that there is no Elohim but the eternal, and that Chief Rabbi Wentworth Arthur Matthew of blessed memory, the messenger who in 1919 founded Commandment Keepers, Ethiopian Hebrew Congregation of Living God Pillar and Ground of Truth, also known as Commandment Keepers, Ethiopian Hebrew Congregation, Beth Hatzafelah Headquarters, also known by many other names, collectively Commandment Keepers, one entity, not two. On this beautiful day at the synagogue located at 225 East Kennedy Street, Newark, New Jersey, we greet you in the ancient tongue of our ancestors, Shalom Aleichem, peace be unto you. It is customary among Israelites to read a weekly Torah portion from the Bible, the Torah. The story of Torah is paramount. Without Torah, man cannot know Elohim's will. With Torah, man can penetrate the wisdom of the Creator himself. The essence of being an Israelite is expressed through the study and keeping of Torah. The Torah is the foundation of the world. It is the Elohim's blueprint for the creation of the universe. We bless Elohim before studying or reading any biblical passages. Therefore, we begin Parashat Vayikra with a blessing for the study of Torah in Hebrew and English. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kadishano b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok devarei Torah. Blessed are you, Yah, our Elohim, ruler of the universe, who has sanctified us with commandments and commanded us to study words of Torah. In the tradition of Rabbi Zechariah Halevi ibn Abraham of blessed memory, I would like to begin Parashat Vayikra by saying these words. I rejoice when they say unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord. Our feet now stand within thy gates, Jerusalem. Torah, Bible, it is a tree of life for those who grasp it. Its ways are ways of pleasantness, and its paths are shalom. The Eternal desired for the sake of Israel's righteousness that the Torah be made great and glorious. Parashat Vayikra is the 24th weekly Torah portion in the annual Israelite cycle of Torah reading. It constitutes Leviticus chapter 1 verse 1 through chapter 5 verse 26. The book of Leviticus is called Vayikra, and he called. It is the first book of Leviticus after the first word of the book. It is sometimes called the book of sacrifices because of its covers the various offerings. It covers the various offerings brought through the Eternal for the sacrificial purposes in the Mishkan Tabernacle. Over 40% of the Torah commandments are found in Vayikra. Parashat Vayikra begins with the book of Exodus left off. Elohim calls Moshe from the Ohil, the Moed, tent of meeting, to address the laws of the various animal and meal offerings, carbonot, that were permitted to be offered as sacrifice. The Parashat begins. Vayikra el Moshe v'yadabir Adonai elav mi'ohel ohid limoher. And Yah called unto Moshe and spoke unto him out of the tent of meeting, saying. Yah calls to Moshe from the tent of meeting and communicates to him the laws of the carbonot, the animal and the meal offering brought in the sanctuary. These include the ascending offerings, or olah, that's the holy raised to God by the fire atop the altar. 5 varieties of meal offering, mincha, prepared with the flour, olive oil, and frankincense. The peace offering, shilamim, whose meat was eaten by the one bringing the offering. After parts are burned on the altar, and parts are given to the Kohanim priest. The different types of sin offering, katat, brought to atone for transgressions, committed erroneously by the high priest, the entire community, the king, or the ordinary Jew. The guilt offering, a sham, brought by one who has misappropriated property of the sanctuary, who is in doubt as to whether he transgressed a divine prohibition, or who has committed a betrayal against Elohim by swearing falsely to defraud a fellow man. The Elohim who led the Israelites out of Mizraim and made a covenant with them at Mount Sinai is residing among the Israelites in the Mishkan tabernacle. Elohim is in the midst of Israel. Vayikra reveals how to be in a relationship with our eternal Elohim. The key is the sacrificial system. On the day when the tabernacle was set up on earth, another tabernacle was set up aloof. And that day was one of the joy to the Holy One. Blessed be He. Happy are Israel in whatever they congregate, or whenever they congregate, Elohim is among them and takes pride in them, as it says, Israel in whom I will be glorified. When Israel are blameless in their conduct, the holy name, to speak, is whole. But when Israel are faulty in their conduct, on earth, the holy name, if one man says so, is not whole above. Yet through Israel are in exile. The Holy One, blessed be He, is to be found among them, and proceeds them to the synagogue, where He exclaims, Return ye backsliding children, I will heal your backslidings. Jeremiah 3, verse 22. Chapter 22. And if none heed, the Elohim says, Wherefore when I came, was there a man? When I called, was there none answered? So on the day when the tabernacle was completed, Elohim came at once and rested thereon, and straightway called unto Moshe and spake to him from the tent of meeting, saying, He made known to him how Israel would sin, and how this tent of meeting would be pledged for their sins and would not endure. There was, however, a remedy for this. If a man should bring an offering to the Eternal, our Hishkiah once, when in the company of our Simeon, asked him, what was the precise meaning of the term carbon offering? He replied, as is well known to the companions, It means they're drawing near. It refers to those holy crowns which are all knit together and drawn near to one another until they all form a perfect unity to make whole the holy name. Hence, it is written, a korban to Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh, meaning that the drawing near of those crowns to Yah to unify properly the holy names, so that mercy should be shown to all worlds, and rigor should be aroused. Hence the name Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh is used in connection with the sacrifices, and not the name Elohim. The thought of Elohim is the fountainhead of all, and from that, though spread forth ways and paths in which the holy name might be found and fittingly established. On that, though depending all being above and below, and from that, though come with the written and oral Torahs. So in the exposition of the verse, hear, O Israel, Yah Elohim is the Lord, and he is one. We have learned that one signifies the community of Israel, who clings to the Holy One, blessed be he. The community of Israel, to whom kingship is attached. Then in that day, the eternal Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh be one, and his name is one. Zechariah 14, verse 9. Therefore, a man should, in his prayer, fix his mind on the Holy of Holies, which is the holy name, and then say his prayer. Elohim does not demand of a man more than he can perform. The study of Torah does not require luxuries or merchandise, but only labor day and night. When one brings an offering with true devotion, Elohim comes to meet him. Blessed are those that study Torah. In conclusion, whoever sanctifies himself, the Holy One, blessed be he, sanctifies him, as it is written. And ye shall sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy. Leviticus chapter 11, verse 44. If a man sanctifies himself below, heaven sanctifies him from above, and clothes him with a holy supersoul, Nishma, the inheritance of the Holy One, blessed be he, and the community of Israel. It is these who are called son of the Holy One, as it is written, sons are ye to Yah your Elohim, Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 1. Happy are those who guard the precepts of the Torah. All Israel has a share in the world to come. I am Rabbi Dawid Yaakov Halevi from the Commandment Keepers in Newark, New Jersey. We welcome you to come and visit Commandment Keepers at Newark, New Jersey at 225 East Kinney Street every Saturday morning, 9:30. Shalom, shalom.